What is the first thing you do when you get home? Some people shower after a long practice, some people go get something to eat, and some people just go straight to their room. The first thing I do is open the door to see Remy wagging her tail with a shoe in her mouth, like always. She runs straight to the couch where she knows I'm going to go and pet her and give her all the attention she needs. If you haven't figured out already, this is Remy. And today, we're going to talk about working dogs, dogs' effect on mental health, and what my dog does for me. Many of us have dogs just as companions, but a lot of people don't know that there's a lot of different uses for them. According to the staff of the U.S. Department of Defense, there's 1,600 active dogs in the military right now. They are used for tracking, explosion detection, patrol, search and rescue, and attack. And did you know a trained bomb dog is worth 150 grand? According to the staff of Dog Watch, there's a dog in World War I named Sergeant Stubby. He just hung around the camp with the soldiers for a while, and then he got more well known. And he fought in over 17 battles along the soldiers, and he was used for stuff like searching for German spies and boosting the morale of the soldiers. And after World War I, he was given a medal by the American commander of the American forces in Europe. Now I'm going to talk about service dogs. There are 150,000 service dogs in America right now, and only 50% of the service dogs that get trained go on to be service dogs. According to guide dogs are the most used type of service dogs, helping the blind around the world. According to the Canadian National Institute for the Blind, guide dogs have been helping the blind since Roman times. I think it's crazy that dogs are able to do that kind of work. But now I'm going to talk about what dogs do to our mental health. According to Greer Grenly of National Alliance on Mental Health, about 40 million adults struggle with depression every day. Although there's no cure to depression, there's ways to help it, like therapy or spending time with family, or just coping with it. I think, in my opinion, the best is to get a companion. Not just any companion, a four-legged best friend like Remy. Having a dog also increases oxytocin production, which decreases stress and fear. And a study shown that children growing up with dogs were less likely to have stress or anxiety. And also, if you own a dog, you are more likely to have lower blood sugar. Dogs also bring on a lot of responsibility, and a study shown that people with dogs have a higher self-fulfillment because they feel like they have a purpose to take care of the dog. And one of the top depression causes is loneliness, and if you have a dog, you're not as lonely. Now I'm going to talk about what my dog does for me. I've had dogs all my life. My first one was Jackson when we were just little babies, but we had to give that one away because it liked to bite us kids. And we went a few years without having any dogs, and then we got 2 more dogs at the same time, and they were inseparable. They were so inseparable that their favorite activity to do together was eat each other's poop. But a few years later, one got ran over twice, and we had to give the other one away when my parents got divorced. But I believe all things happen for a reason, and that led me to Remy. My dog is my best friend. Sorry, Aiden. She sleeps with me, which provides a very comfy pillow. She goes on walks with me, and we go eat together. I definitely don't suffer with depression, but just being able to pet her and be around her definitely relieves a lot of my stress I have throughout the day. She's the most loyal being I know, and she's the only girl that actually listens to me. Remy brings on a lot of responsibilities and structure in my life. Her life runs on a pretty tight schedule, which makes my life run on a pretty tight schedule. I have to feed her. I let her out in the morning and right before bed, and sometimes even in the middle of the night if she needs it. Remy also keeps me a little bit active because I would definitely not say I'm a gym rat. I take her on walks, and in the summer, I go swim with her at the lake. Today, I talked about working dogs, dog effects on our mental health, and what my dog does for me. I hope when you go home today, the first thing you do is play with your dog.